What, that they're trying to...
Well, they were like killing my friends
What? Why would they think that? That's...
because they're big gangsters.
Uh,
In the end, though, it just made me hold on tighter to the restaurant.
well, yeah, that's usually what
You'd figure, right?
would figure. Alright. You don't have to get into the... But it does help a lot of times. So.
No, it does a thing.
Yeah.
It helps.
Yeah.
Gotta put the parking brake on, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. See, we do have emergency lights, but a lot of times I forget where the button is on the dashboard.
Emergency lights?
No, you see the,
Oh, yeah. I saw them on the other truck, actually.
I tend to forget where the button is on the dashboard for it.
I assumed they were illegal.
Oh no, just the lights right there, they'll turn orange and flash. I turned them on once, somehow, but I've never been able to figure out how to turn them back on. Turn them back on.
I always have that, like, irrational fear when I'm pressing buttons that I'm going to eject myself.
You should be
Just
fine.
the ejecto seat function.
Is there an ejecto seat function? I don't think there's such a thing.
Yeah, it's called opening your door.
Oh, well, that's...
Yeah, that's the wrong button.
Gotta be careful about which buttons you're pressing on the dashboard there. Make sure you're not pulling the handle button. That's that's a...
Twist it.
Yep. For here though, I think it's decently... I don't want to say easy-ish, but it's shouldn't be too hard to get your, or let's go to like a restaurant if you'd like to do something like that again.
I don't really know what I want to do.
That's fair.
I want to see what the city has to offer. And also, you know, the last restaurant was so stressful.
I can imagine.
It's having staff, because staff have opinions.
Oh, managing.
And opinions. They're so
All
dangerous.
opinions are wrong. Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, okay, you get it. Opinions are bad.
No, I know what you mean.
Like, you're just trying to do your best, and then everyone's like, well, you're doing it wrong, pal.
Mm. Yeah, your opinion's wrong. That's I should be doing this, that sort of thing. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like for working as an attorney at criminal defense, I've been doing everything pretty much solo. Like I work with the criminals and all that, but it's not something I do like work with a team or like a law firm to help with. But with the but with working now at the DA's office, I have like a whole team and I'm working with the police all the time. And that's sort of like a team thing and I'm not used to that.
It has positives and negatives,
It
I'd
does.
imagine.
Very much so. So there will be times when police are like looking for meat. They're like, okay, what should we do here? Do we like hold them or whatnot? I'm like, I don't remember my first time, like, I don't know, why are you asking me? But the police are expecting me to know the answers. I know how to do the law stuff. I don't necessarily know how to do the search warrants yet, but I'm getting used to that.
That sounds like a stressful thing to do.
It can be.
Do you have to like read a lot to do that?
It's usually just a lot of writing for the search warrants. You have to...
Oh.
Well, I mean, other people are faster at it.
Oh,
for
I
me.
guess you're the writer for the police, right? So you have to write down what happened? So the...
Kinda, yeah. You have to have probable cause for a search warrant. What that means is that it has to be more likely than not, 51%, that there is something illegal.
Hey?
Yeah, 51%.
I would have thought it would have been higher.
Oh, that's if someone's to be found guilty of something. But for a search warrant, you're saying that
Oh.
you believe it's more likely than not that someone probably has something illegal there.
Oh.
So if somebody says, I have illegal weapons, that's a pretty straightforward one, on my property, then that would give you probable cause to go and search the property, but you'd have to write a search warrant before that to do so.
Okay, okay.
A less straightforward one, if you find a person who has like 5 illegal weapons on them, I think they're weapon trafficking. I would say it's probably more likely than not that they're what do you call that? That they're
Hoarding.
yeah, that they have other weapons somewhere right on their property.
I guess so. That would give me like 51% of an idea that they probably have more than just what they're carrying.
Yeah, and so you get a search warrant to search a property to see if there are those things there, and more often than not, they are there, and so you can charge them with
Can
them.
you like? Okay.
Can you like what?
I was like, do you like if you find? Do you have to like write another search warrant if you find like say someone has a whole bunch of guns on them, and then you search their house? Can you search their like car then? Or
You
do
have to
you
get a
have to
search
like get a
warrant for.
separate?
Yeah, you have to get a separate one, but you can have them. You can apply to have their house and vehicle searched at the same time. It's not like a yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So
Yeah,
if
that sounds so complicated.
yeah, there's a bunch of stuff like in the sense that if you don't believe that what you have is enough for to search their house, but maybe just their vehicles, you can apply for just their vehicles, and then based on what you find in the vehicles, you could then ask to search their house, that sort of thing.
Like if you found a whole bunch of guns in their trunk, you could probably search their other vehicles.
Yeah, almost for certain, but maybe not their house, depending on the judge, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Do the judges change it a lot?
Well, the judges have different opinions. The judges are very much so opinionated.
Okay, okay.
One of them in particular often has wrong opinions, and he's very well known to have strange rulings.
How does he stay being a judge then?
I'm not certain, honestly, because he's around fairly often. That's probably the biggest one. We don't have a whole lot of judges that are
Oh
around very often,
no.
yeah. But he just doesn't seem to know a whole lot about law, so I'm kind of confused how he became a judge in the first place. Uh,
Maybe he's like are wait, is it illegal to talk bad about judges?
no, it's not. That's not. We're not in. This isn't
Okay,
Britain or
well,
anything. It's
Britain.
well, yeah, you can't talk bad about like royalty there. I'm not sure if that applies to
Wait,
judges though.
really?
Yeah, less
Like you
message.
can't say the queen's stinky.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of stuff, and they don't have free speech there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can get arrested for saying something online, like this, either about like
Like
royalty
you
or
could say like fuck the police, cause like, in like you have free speech here, right?
yeah, we have free speech here. It's in the Constitution.
Yeah, I thought well, I guess not everywhere. I guess that makes sense when you think about it.
Well, even places like Canada don't have free speech.
What do you mean? Canada has free speech?
They do not. Nope. You can actually get arrested for saying something online if they believe.
Oh, well, online is, I guess in Canada. You wait, in America, you can just say bad things online?
Yeah, you can
'Cause,
say
like,
whatever you want
I think
online.
in Canada, it's like, you can get in trouble because it's like, it's written, right?
Or if it's written.
Yeah, like, I think in Canada, it's like, because, like, say you made like a blog and you wrote, um, whatchamacallit, fraudulent things on it, you could go to jail probably for being like misleading people, right?
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
But if you were to like do it over
Oh,
like
I'm so sorry.
speech, yeah, that's right, I think. If you were to like tell someone how to do something fraudulently, they couldn't prove it because you said it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can still get in
So
trouble for doing crimes. Like if you are defrauding somebody of their money or something like that, you can still get even if you
Well,
don't have
that's
free
like an
speech for that sort of thing.
additional crime, right?
Yeah, but
Ticket on window.
for Canada, I believe they a couple years ago they made it so that it is actually illegal to not refer to someone by their pronouns, their proper pronouns.
I. Oh no.
Gotta see, is it locked? I mean, I believe in like respecting people and how they might want to refer to themselves, but I don't think it should be like illegal to not do so.
I think it depends if there's malice. Like if they.
Oh, sorry. That's there you go.
That's okay. Like if like I think if someone was like, boy, 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 and that person is like, no, please stop, and like they're doing it with intention to like cause
To like harass, yeah, I would say so.
then it's like, yeah, that should be illegal because that's just mean and that can really hurt people and mess them up. But to just like make a mistake shouldn't be illegal.
Yeah, I would very much agree with that, but I think I'm not sure if it requires knowledge of doing so or not. But it definitely is very strange that, like, I'm not sure someone should face like prison time for something like that.
Prison time?
I think usually it's only just like a fairly big fine, but
yeah, that's what I would think.
Yeah. But I mean, I've know of at least a few professors who have lost their jobs because they would refuse to refer to their students by certain. Which I'm not sure about that. Like, I mean, if they're asking to do so, then I don't think that's something that's too much to do so. But it's a lot of people.
Yeah, like it's you only found out their name on a piece of paper, right? And you're gonna call them by their name because that paper told you it, but that person is telling you to call them a specific gender, and you're just going to ignore it. That seems a little silly.
Yeah. Well, so pronouns are something that you refer to people to someone else. So like you don't say like what did, or if you say like something like what did she do today, you're usually referring to someone else who's like not present.
Like you're talking about them.
Yes. So how would you refer to someone with their pronouns? That seems very, it's usually they would not be present or something like that, so it feels strange to want to police something like that when you're not there, I would say. No, I can understand the reasoning though, in the sense that like I understand like it really hurts people who whenever they if they're really trying to, what do you call that, if they experience some level of dysphoria, yeah, they experience some level of dysphoria because of it,
yeah,
or they feel disgust like towards their own bodies, and that's it's rough.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
No one should feel that, right?
Yeah. I'd hope everybody would be born into bodies they like to some extent at least.
We don't even get born into brains we like, so I think that's asking a lot.
Brains you like? What don't you like about your brain?
I don't like my brain.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with my brain?
Brain bad. Brain...
Yeah, I like your brain. Brain good.
Brain good? Okay.
Brain good.
But like, no, but what I mean by that though is like mental illness, right? Like mental illness exists. Brain bad.
I guess that's very much so true. A lot of that stuff can be the car. These locals. A lot of that can be fixed with medication. Like if it's truly something that's just like off, a lot of that can generally just be fixed with medication. Schizophrenia, as far as I'm aware, as long as people are like properly taking their medication, that can just be fixed. Like that's just not something that is an issue.
Doesn't have to be scary.
Yeah. Depression usually is a harder one because I'm not sure I was gonna say the rate.
Depression and anxiety.
Yeah. they rated people who have like actual depressive episodes where they like everything is going good in their life, and all of a sudden they just feel horrible, for long periods of time, because of a chemical imbalance of like serotonin. That kind of stuff can be rough. And as far as I'm aware, SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, those don't always work, and they can be very dangerous sometimes. Like they can make it worse, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, well, especially to my knowledge, mental health medications are really hit and miss. Like, they can either do the job that they're supposed to do exactly as medicated and like written and prescribed, or they could do the absolute opposite, and you don't know until you try.
Oh yeah, I get that. That's
So it's kind of a crapshoot if you're like, yeah, I'm sad, then it's like, okay, we'll take this pill, and then, well, now I'm sadder.
I remember when I was much younger. I'm not sure exactly the reason why, but they had me on stuff like that because I was feeling like really depressed as a kid, and it just made me feel numb. It was not a good feeling, so I quit that almost right away.
I've heard that for some people, but I've also heard like, it's like the right cocktail of medications can make a world of a difference, right? Just
oh,
like
absolutely.
night and day.
Like my brother, he suffered from bipolar and schizophrenia, so it was pretty bad for him for a while. But with the medication, it
that's
went
a
away
pretty
pretty
rough
entirely.
one to have paired with a rough one.
Yeah, it's a very rough one then. But he seems, at least according to him, he says that God actually healed him of his mental illness and that he doesn't experience anything like that anymore, which is it's an interesting. I've heard of like crazy miracles and stuff like that happening, but it's interesting to hear that something like that happened to him because he doesn't even take his medication anymore, and he seems to be he's very well adjusted. Yeah, he's very well adjusted now. Going to college, yeah, everything.
Well, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've heard of it. It's kind of like I've heard an analogy where it's like water going through sand, and if you change the path, the water will move and create a new path, and that old path will be kind of gone to the wind. And like that's what I've heard like therapy does a lot, It's
okay.
just reconstructing brain paths.
Yeah, your neurons, your neuronal pathways, and all that.
Those things. Is this one mine or yours?
This is yours, I believe. Get in the driver's seat real quick, though. Okay. It's been a bit. Oh, sorry. Why does it keep doing that? That's weird. Yeah, a lot of the, what do you call that? I know there's stuff like, is it cognitive behavioral therapy? Where you basically train your brain to think differently depending on the situations. Like I've heard of the 5-5-5 rule, stuff like that.
The 5-5-5 rule?
Yeah, like how am I going to feel about this in 5 minutes? I'm going to feel about this in 5 hours, in 5 days, in 5 months, 5 years. And then once you get through that, usually you're more, you can realize something like your emotions are temporary in that moment, and they're not something that has to be there for forever, sort of thing.
You can rationalize it
more. Or hello?
Hey, how you doing? I got a local impound here at Auto Exotic. It's marked for 1,000.
Alright, heading down now.
Alright, take care.
See you then. Alright, well, I have to go for you. How about you answer the next one? You answered that. I just got a phone call there. Someone, it was this police saying that they had to tell. How about you answer the next one?
Okay.
You can do that?
I can try.
Sorry, I just actually I have a bad habit of I like trying to push people to grow. It's a very bad habit of mine. That's
okay. I need a little pushing.
All right. Well, then you'll be. I'm sure we'll work well together. So. Yeah, I don't super often tow, but actually, it's going to give me my number as well. But if you'd be interested in joining the DOJ and like learning about law and stuff like that, I'm not sure if you have any interest in that kind of stuff. I'd be happy to teach you.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is it a lot of, like, I don't know, like what is it, learning on the job or is it sitting and reading?
Learning on the job.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's how I learned. I learned on the job.
Cause I've tried to work on lawyering before.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, of course. See it. See it.
The black car?
I believe so. Yes.
Is this gonna be? Do you think we're close enough?
We should be. The hook's pretty long.
There's a long chain.
Yeah. I just wanted to give it some room in case the because this position's a bit weird, so we want to straighten it out before it gets onto the ramp.
Hold on. Let me get the check for Calic. Alright, say that again.
101277.
I keep forgetting.
You can still tow it when it's like that. It's just a little bit more difficult. Yeah.
I don't think I can.
Okay. Oh, beautiful. We can keep doing a bit. Alright, let's see. Alright, perfect.
I'd probably need shoes, wouldn't I?
Well, yeah, we're going around just near socks. So,
Yeah, I like.
was there a
like
reason
my
for that, or?
speed socks. I have a belief, and that belief. Oh my god. I figured it out though. I'm getting faster.
Yeah.
I have a belief that shoes are kind of like chapstick, and your feet are healthier if you don't wear shoes. Because if you use chapstick on your lips get used to the moisture being applied externally, and they kind of dry out and crack and stuff more often if you use chapstick.
Really? I wasn't aware of that.
And I think, yeah, that's why people will be like, chapstick's addictive. Because if you keep applying it, your lips will actually stop creating the moisture they need to be not cracked. And yeah, so I kind of think shoes are like that. You know, if you wear shoes, your feet are going to get all messed up. Because shoes are a weird shape, man. But I can wear shoes. It's not a deal breaker.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to if you don't want to. I remember actually, the guy who trained me to become an attorney, he didn't wear shoes or socks at all. He was an ascetic Buddhist. He didn't believe in wearing shoes, or because something about having to walk with his the feet on the earth wherever he goes. He didn't own anything other than a suit. He is a interesting guy.
Kind of fancy.
Well, he had to, because there was a business dress code for a court. He got an exemption for at least the shoes because of his religion, but.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Good guy though. He taught me a lot of what I know. So.
Yeah, I tried learning the case laws and things like that in my last city.
Yeah.
Made little flashcards. I hate them.
We don't. So we don't have too many case laws here. I think we have maybe one or two. I'm not even sure where you find them, honestly. Usually, if you
Oh,
can justify it to some extent, like, I think we just mainly use American case law, stuff like that here. Not all of it, but
I am
mostly.
from Canada, so.
Oh, well. So
They're similar.
I
A
think they're
little
similar.
more, a little. I think, um, new generation though in Canada. I think that's how I'll say that.
Interesting. I don't know too
Like,
much about Canadian case law, though.
I don't. I just know, like, we're very we're very like trying to equal rights everything, you know? Kind of
Um,
like the law where it's like the pronouns law.
yeah,
Like it's like new age, you know? It's new and they're trying to be accepting and well, it's
and
not
they're
new,
doing
but
that, they're
you know what I
discriminating. Yeah,
mean.
that's I don't know how I feel about that kind of this stuff. I feel like, I mean, I don't necessarily really. I believe that governments almost always do things in the wrong way, and any form of power they get will be abused eventually.
Aren't you the government?
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm a part of the government because I want to change things from within, not because
Oh my.
I believe in it per se.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, let's see. Um, where do we total this stuff?
I haven't gotten a toe tea for a little bit.
I think we might be getting one soon. This is
When that chase crashes?
yeah. Whenever that cheese finishes, I'm sure. Oh, we didn't finish the teas back at the city hall. That's right. Unless I didn't see any cars there for us till, so maybe another guy got it. Do you know the self-defense law at all? Let's see it.
Is that like stand your ground?
I believe we have standard grounds, and we should.
Self defense um like the like how you can like if someone were to punch you, you couldn't just shoot them in the face.
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you get it. Oh, wait.
But I think if they punch you, you can bat them.
So you have
Is
to
that
match
right?
force.
Oh,
So if they
match. I
punch
thought
you,
could
you're allowed to
do
punch
one
them.
above.
The police can, but no, you're not allowed to do one above. No.
Oh, okay. It's the police. It's the police. I understand.
Yep. All right. Oh, you're pretty good at this, actually. I'm
I did it.
usually decently bad at it. All right.
Did you say you're decently bad at
Yeah.
winching?
Uh,
You just give a little space.
I've managed to be lining it up nicely enough, but I've had some issues in times in the past when I first started towing. All right.
Oh.
Now let's just say don't tow a car on its side. Like that's really bad. That's really difficult if you don't line up properly.
Like how would you just like give it a little bonk then and get it off its side?
Well, I mean, like, I don't tow perpendicular. Is what I mean by that. You wanna.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a car on its door.
That one as well. Those are a little bit harder. But yeah, sometimes you just need to give things a little bonk. You know. So the self-defense rules are probably going to be the... I don't know why, but self-defense, a lot of people don't seem to understand what exactly self-defense is.
They get scared and erratic.
Yeah. I had an off-duty trooper pull a gun on people towing her vehicle. Because she said 4 of them got out and she felt threatened. Didn't have any weapons or anything, didn't say anything to her.
What? They didn't have weapons out?
They didn't have weapons, no. She just pulled a gun on them. And so they... One of them went behind the tow truck and put out his gun. And so she just started shooting at them.
Oh, well,
she got
yeah,
fired
you
yesterday. Or she got fired the other day. Yeah, that's
whose is this one?
this is yours.
Man. So like, what? Well, maybe she thought like once police, always police or something.
No, I'm pretty sure if you're off duty, no, you're off duty, you're a civilian,
sh-
you don't have the same...
Yeah, but she shouldn't have been confused about that, but maybe she was confused.
Well, regardless, even if she was...
No, it's still bad. It's
Even
still
if she
very
was a
bad.
cop at the time, it wouldn't have been okay. Like, that's, that was not something that was
Well-
okay in any situation.
Well, she pulled a gun first?
She pulled a gun first, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
You can never
Yeah,
self-defend
That's a
with
little silly.
pulling first, yeah.
You always, yeah, it's the same in Canada. You gotta get punched.
Yep. So I had the people who were shot wanting to press charges on her, and I'm like, what? Like, what happened about this? So I went and found a sergeant, was talking to her. She's like, all right, we suspended her pending investigation. And then finding out later that day she was fired. I think I still need to write a warrant out for that, actually. She needs to have those charges pressed on her. Was there anything else that needed towed here? I don't think so, right?
No, there was the Panto, but we got it.
Okay. I remember there was something like 2 other ones. Do you remember?
There was not a Corvette, a convertible.
Yeah,
And
I
then
thought
there were...
is it that one?
It was across the street. It was across the street. Because we got one from across the street, and there were 2 there.
I think it might be this one.
Oh.
Possibly? Because this one's illegal parked regardless. Good. Seeing. This might just be someone's car parked here, which means we can get a job here, or we can get shot. What's up?
Ooh.
Hey, that's my car!
It was parked illegally, ma'am. Would you like to pay the job fee?
How much is the job fee?
Just $3.50.
Sure. Are you a lawyer?
Yes.
Can you tell me why the SASP kicked me out of my home?
They kicked you out of the room?
They kicked me out of my house.
Was it getting, like, raided, or what exactly?
I don't know. They just kicked me out of my home.
Like your hotel?
No, I lived in a forest and they took another home.
Oh.
Alright. I'm not sure, ma'am. I could maybe look that up for you. Let's see. Alright. Okay, I thought that was, I thought that was, oh, we got I've never actually gotten a job before, so that's interesting. So...
Wait, you, right?
Yeah, she paid me.
Oh, nice.
The next one is Uranus. Good, we got to extort someone for the first time. That's
Score.
yeah,
And she was so nice about it.
she was very nice about it. I know you can technically charge whatever you want for job fees. I know there was a tow driver I heard the other day. He made 40K in one day in towing. That's
What?
aggressively. Let's go.
Predatory towing.
Yeah, it's it's gotta wait. You know, I'm sure waiting outside the bank or something for someone to drop by quickly. Look it up to the thing.
Just wait outside the hotel all day. Up, down, up, down, up, down.
That's true. I hadn't thought about that. We could do that. Well, I feel like
I
the
think that's
hotel's on.
probably a good way to get shot. Though.
Yeah, that's hotel's on cooldown right now. We have too much heat. That's it's Actually, I just watched Heat the other day. It was a very good movie.
Is that the one with, oh, what's her name? It's gone. I don't know her name.
It's about this this group of criminals who try and they get like the FBI in them basically.
Oh, behind us and around the corner.
Oh, it's right there. Should I back up to
Just
this
a
one?
quick Yui on a hill.
There we go. Okay. Wasn't too hard. You said you're a bad driver?
Terrible.
I mean, I used to be a bad driver, but I've got much better over time.
That's what people say to me.
I'm curious now.
I really don't think I've improved. This blue one, I think?
I believe so. Alright, good team, good team. Wait, is there another one? Oh, is this one, right?
Shouldn't it?
Okay, so it just marks on GPS for us for a little bit. That's what happens. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, well, we're making you some money.
You make decent money doing this.
Yeah, you make some very nice cash as long as the tows are consistent. Like if you have a lot of people working, it's difficult because you're splitting the.
Oh, I guess everyone gets it. Hey, we haven't
Yep.
really run into other towers yet, but that's probably an issue sometimes.
Very much so. Alright.
Boom.
Good tea, good tea. Well, have you been enjoying this so far? It's kind of relaxed.
Yeah, I like it. It's I definitely I learning a lot other than you can dig in the garbage, which is what I learned the other day. So
I mean, digging, scavenging is it's pretty nice sometimes. I remember.
I couldn't find anyone to scavenge with for days though.
I mean, I can get that because you kind of have to. Scavenging is more of like a first come first serve sort of thing. It's I mean, I guess it can be the case with towing as well, but I mean, it helps to have another person hook up everything and and someone to
And
talk
have
to
the
while towing
vehicle.
around. Yeah.
Someone to drive it. That was the biggest problem. I was like, I can't drive and I can't carry much scrap, so I'm just making a little bit of money.
I mean, cars aren't too expensive. I think my first car I bought for like 3K-ish.
Really?
Yeah. And you can
Oh.
get cars for as cheap as about like 1,200, I believe.
Oh my god, I can afford a car.
Alright, I'll take you to a cheap place. Hmm. Oh, there's also the furniture store over there. So I believe I'm not sure exactly when they restock, but they have some very nice stuff, and it's also like a first come first serve sort of thing. So sometimes you gotta snatch the
And
good stuff
but
up.
where like you can put it in your hotel room?
No, not your hotel room, but just anywhere about the city.
Oh. Oh my god,
Yeah.
little rooftop patio situation or something?
Well, I'm not sure how legal those are, but yes, you could.
How what?
How legal those are, but yes, you could.
What's wrong with the rooftop patio?
I mean, if you own the place, that's fine. Let me see.
Morning.
One.
Or evening, rather.
Let's see.
Okay, coffee time.
What was that?
Just morning, coffee time, you know. Hello.
Okay, got some interesting stuff.
Thanks. Thanks.
They have a dirty pillow.
Thanks. Thanks.
If that's what you like, that's
Thanks. 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 Thanks.
I like getting buying the artwork, the different artwork that's there.
Thanks.
Ooh, what you getting?
Thanks. Thanks.
Just any of the different artwork that I don't have one of them yet.
Collector.
Yeah.
Later on.
I gotta zen out for a second, so.
Oh, you're fine. cancel, cancel, X. There we go. There you go. Hmm.
Hello.
Hey, I'm showing you one of the car places.
Oh, car place.
Yep.
This is a really sketchy place for a car.
It can be. This isn't the cheapest of ones, but it is a car place, and some you get an idea of what the pricing for some stuff is.
Kiflon, for real.
Or you can take a closer look at it over here if you like. So.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense now.
That's some
Panto.
real shit. Hell to the yeah.
Okay, these are all very expensive.
Yep, they are fairly expensive cars. This isn't the cheapest place for cars, but that's those are the fairly more standard-ish cars.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, that's about the price for those. If you to get an idea of that.
What about like a scooter?
Scooters, I believe you can
Or
get
a
that for about like
bicycle?
bikes. Bikes are surprisingly they cost a lot, and you can actually get a car for for cheaper.
Oh. But you don't break laws on bicycles.
That is true. But your bicycle also can't really hold a whole lot. So for
Oh,
scavenging, it's not the
that's-
greatest.
That is true.
Alright, now this place over here, there's no car driveway. We should tow that. We're towing this one right now. We'll tow that one afterwards.
Ah, his competitor.
How are you?
Cheap autos.
Cheapest cars in the city.
Yes.
Oh, that's so fun.
She's a beauty.
What is this? It's like Tetris made a car. Or like
She's a
Lara
beauty.
Croft,
Which one?
but the first game. The EVA C3.
Oh yeah, that is. What is this? Huh.
It's this is my car, but I do not have enough money for it yet.
Let's see.
I have decided that is the weirdest car I've ever seen. That's mine.
See, I'll give. Let's see. Do I have? I'll give you a loan for now. How much do you need for it?
No, I don't want a loan.
Well, what's wrong with a loan?
That's so stressful that I owe people money.
All right. Do you want it for
That's
free
like
then?
gang.
Let's see.
No, I don't want it for free. I want to earn it.
Here, here's my number.
I'll
You
come
can.
back later.
You don't want to buy it now? It's your first car.
No, I'll wait.
All right.
It'll feel better when I earn it. Oh no.
Oh, let me move it over some.
Yeah.
My bad.
I think I'm almost there.
It is a nice little car. Remember, I worked at EDM for a couple months, selling cars to people.
That sounds like a fun job, or
Oh,
like,
it can be. Learn a lot
get
about
told
cars.
that cars are expensive.
Well, I only started working out there because I was fired from Up and Atom, or Up and Atom. So, but that was because of a strange incident. I tried applying for police dispatch, and well, let's just say the interview didn't go too well. It was
What?
actually so bad that the head dispatcher came to my place of work there and asked for me to be fired because of it. And I actually was fired
What?
because of it. That's you know, it's
That's a pretty bad mess up.
I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, they were asking me some strange questions, and so well, to give you an understanding, they were like asking whether or not like I thought they were like attractive, and whether or not I'd want to have like relations with them. And I thought that was like a strange question to ask for an interview. So I thought, like they're
Isn't
telling me,
that like illegal?
I thought they were telling me, like this is how you get the job, and so I'm like, oh, well,
Oh.
I mean, if that's what it means, if I get to help people because of that, I guess I'll have to grin and bear it. And so when I said yes, they started acting really strangely after that, and so it's
Oh,
I think I may have
you were
misunderstood.
set
Yeah.
up.
What was a strange question? Is this mine or is this yours?
I think this one's yours. I mean, you did all the work.
Oh, I didn't even get anything for it. Wasn't marked. Oh, what? All right. The car was bothering me. It's been there for months without anybody using it. So I'm like, all right, this needs towed. Or going back there to clean up the streets, because those cars have been in the blocking the entrance to that place for a while, and it's been bothering me.
Where?
Oh wait, I think I don't think that was one way. No, that's one way. I'm pretty sure, or not. What?
I was looking at the GPS, so I'm not sure.
What about you though? Tell me about yourself.
Well, like what?
I don't know. Like, who are you?
I, I am Liddy. I have a fun saying about my name.
What's that?
It's, I'm Liddy like a titty with the D's, and that makes people laugh. But it's a spelling joke. It's a
Oh,
spelling
okay.
joke.
All right.
Liddy.
Oh, okay.
Liddy. Because people think it's Litty, and then I'm like, no, Litty with the D's, and then it just kind of turned into a saying, and then.
Well, yeah. People would always think my name is Liz with like a Z, and so I'd have to.
Oh,
That's why I
okay.
say L-I-S. So. Good. Oh, there's a ticket on this one. Oh, good. This is good tea. Does one have a ticket? We're checking to see if any
Did
others
you
are
have a
ticketed
ticket?
around here. But I don't see any tickets though. Alright. Hello?
Hey, Eddie Allen with the Range Rolls. I got a vehicle that I just marked for tow up here by the Alamano Sea. You able to come get this for me?
Yeah, I'll head up there now. See you.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. You have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
That's a far one.
It is far one, but they pay double because of it.
Oh wow. How's gas in this city? Is it expensive?
Not really. So it depends. So the prices of the different gas pumps, it'll change pretty drastically throughout the day. I've seen gas for as cheap as like $1.63 a gallon, and I've seen it as expensive for like $9.88 a gallon. So it's
Oh my god.
it's a pretty big variation.
Yeah, no kidding.
See, do we have any gas pumps around here? Oh, there is electric as well. We see different charging ports. So electric is very cheap, but it takes a while to charge your car. Like the fully charge your car take like half an hour.
Or is
Like
a tow truck electric?
No, this is takes gas. This is diesel.
Oh, okay. Ow. Is this one yours or mine?
Oh, this one's yours.
Bam.
Well, I didn't get anything from the last one, so I think it might have been technically mine, but... Yep. Alright, Alamo C, you said Alamo C. Did it pop up on our phone? Usually they pay double, he's just paying a little bit extra.
Well, that's nice. It's
Uh,
not just standard all across the island.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have some impound lots that weren't all just in the city.
Oh, like a Polito impound?
Yeah, or like one up in Sandy. Or even Grapeseed. Hmm. Alright, so you told me the joke about your name. Is
Yep.
you trying to tell me like all yours are a joke? Is that is that what you mean by that?
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Don't say that about yourself.
Oh my god. No. I worked in fast food for a long time. I really like being a cashier because I like talking with people.
Okay.
Cooking food is just, it's okay sometimes when you're a little sleepy or waking up, you know. But I really liked doing like I do a little chicken dance when I sold chicken nuggets, and I'd say have a burger-full day when people bought burgers.
That's a good one.
and
That's a good one.
I made it fun, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I worked at fast food for about 2 months. At Up and Adam. And that was my first job. I think it's a good experience. For the most part, up until certain things happened, yeah, where I got fired from there, and as well as the I got rehired back on though, because getting fired was garbage. But then there was a lot of other new employees there, and I don't know what happened exactly, but a lot of the employees just really didn't like me for no reason whatsoever. Like I somehow, one of them who I'd spoken to all 3 times considered me her enemy, and was saying like strange things, like asking the other employees to like hurt me if I talked to her, and I was like, that's, I don't know, that kind of stuff was very strange to me. I was, and so I'm like, yeah, you know what, I don't feel comfortable here anymore, and so I decided to start working on PDM because of that.
Yeah, I've definitely seen a culture shift in restaurants before, where it's like sometimes it's if there's a good group of people, they really look out for each other, and it's fun, and time flies by, and you're making great money. Or everyone hates each other, and it's really awkward, and no one stays there for more than like 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, I think I had both of those experiences. The beginning was very nice, but
Yeah, it's nice when people work together.
one of the things I would always ask people is if they wanted vegan water or not. It was a good conversation starter, and so.
Oh,
Because you could tell whether or
I
not
could see
someone wants
that.
to like have a conversation based on that. Because sometimes they'll just be like, ah, sure, whatever.
yeah.
Or they're sometimes like vegan water, and I have to explain to them, vegan water is, you make sure to run it through some filters so it doesn't have any of the parasites or microbes usually present in water. Like, isn't that just like distilled water? I'm like, well, that's one way to call it. That's
It's a marketing strategy.
yeah. And it was a very good litmus test for seeing if people wanted to have a conversation or not, or just get food.
There are those people in restaurants who are just there and they're like, yeah, I don't care, whatever, just give me and I'll pay.
That's a fairly common type. But
I always thought, like, why not just go to a vending machine? But I guess sometimes vending machines can be expensive.
yeah, vending machines can be decently pricey. Oh, I remember when I first came here, first time Step City. I think there was somebody having some sort of opening event thing here, with like music and whatnot. And the person I was next to got into a fight with another person, and she ended up pulling a gun on him. He pulled a knife
Oh,
and he went to stab her, but I think I kind of got in the way a bit, and so I ended up getting stabbed. My first
caught
experience.
astray.
First experience in Stab City was getting stabbed. It was
Oh, very
but a bit
fitting.
ironic, yeah. Mm. My main experience though is working as a lawyer. Worked as a lawyer for about 4 or 5 months. I guess technically there was like 2 months I spent as a paralegal-ish. Whenever there was attorneys around, I would shadow them here and there.
Okay.
But a lot of them wouldn't actually teach you anything. They just you just be like the follow along. You wouldn't learn too
Oh,
much
you're
from
just
them.
like a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
Literally.
Some of them, like the one I ended up shadowing the most, he would actually like, teach me things, and I very much so appreciate him for that. Very smart guy, very intelligent. Well, honestly, wish he would have taught me more, but I think he moved into a new apartment, and he said that he was dealing with some stuff in that regard, and then he ended up not going back to the city after that, sadly. I mean, I saw him here and there like a couple of times, but I mean, I'm sure he was doing some stuff with work and whatnot. Alright, how do we get in here in a non? Let me just. Maybe we don't actually need fences. Maybe.
This will work. This is,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. This is fine. This might not be fine. Okay, there we go. Whew.
Oh, it's fine.
Alright. I thought we were stuck there for a second. Okay, we're good, we're good. Is it this car?
I think so.
I see a T
Let me
way
move
out there on the
forward
other
and
end.
check.
But...
I think it's this one.
Okay. Oh, let me let's see, move it over then. Alright, do I have to turn around? Maybe I can go like this? Or just make sure you attach it to the back of it, so.
Fuck you, putito! So what?
Wonder what this person was doing all the way out here. Alright, good. Good team, good team. Oh, let's see, let me talk to the guy over here as well, real quick. For, seems to be offering a job.
Hey. Yes?
Oh, that's not... Okay. Please, I'm a professional. That's alright, that's not the greatest off-road. Okay, alright.
Much smoother.
Easy, easy. So. Sounds like what's called managing a restaurant though, you said? You didn't like having the managing part of it or what?
No, no. I'm much happier as a manager than an owner.
As a manager
You have
then
to
an
make
owner?
a lot of tough decisions as an owner.
Oh.
Like I don't like firing people or correcting people or telling people they're wrong, but I don't know. Like it's tough, but like there was no like guidelines, right? There was nothing to direct you. So you never knew if you were making the right decision or the wrong decision.
Or can you give me an example?
I had a situation where I had one employee telling me I should raise the prices, and I had one employee telling me I should add more ingredients, and I had one employee telling me that we should keep the prices the same or a little higher to be competitive.
Okay.
And I didn't know, and like everyone, like, and whoever you told, whichever plan you went with, you were going to upset 2 other people
Why would they be upset about it?
because they were very sensitive people.
Oh. I mean, if you're
I
the owner, I'd respect your decision regardless of what you chose.
Yeah, I think people got a little big for their britches sometimes, you know?
I mean, I've seen that happen sometimes. Where people feel a little bit entitled. That's one of the
Yeah.
types. In the cells, I like to say there's 3 kinds of people who ask for an attorney. There's the people who haven't been to prison before, and are kind of like worried about the process.
Okay.
There's the kind of people who, criminals who feel entitled and feel like they don't need to go to prison for some reason. And there's the third type, which is whenever the cops fuck up in some way. And the entitled type, that's a very common one that you get as clients.
So it must be a little funner to be on the police's side.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but the way my brain works, whenever I see something or whatnot, the first thing I think of is immediately like, how can I abuse this? How can I make sure I can exploit this? I don't know why, but that's just the way my brain works. And so that worked for me as a criminal defense attorney because I could like find like loopholes in how someone wasn't guilty of something, that sort of thing,
Okay.
or like how the cops might have messed up in some way. But as a prosecutor, it works really well because I can. It turns out when you have power, it's really easy to abuse it. I don't abuse my power, but I can think of ways to very easily stack charges, which I do.
Just like being able to say how?
Um.
Like you can just like how do I say that? Like you can describe, like you're using the letter of the law and the spirit of the law to, you know,
Yeah.
I'm butchering this.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, that you're taking advantage of the letter of law or the spirit of law sometimes. Well, I usually only take advantage of the letter of law because it's much easier. But yeah, you can definitely stretch some things. Like we have a we have a charge here, hunting outside of a legal zone. And I was like, well, what if someone's like hunting a person? Could you use it in that case? I mean, I probably could. I'm curious how a judge would rule on it, but I mean, that's probably a little bit too much. It's
If you could describe how they were like hunting them, like, well, wouldn't that be stalking then?
yeah, stalking is a charge.
Oh, okay.
So you're probably right in that instance. If they were already charged with stalking, then hunting would probably not fit. You're right about that. See, you're actually pretty good at this. All right. Yeah, we had an incident here the other day, where I'm not sure if you probably haven't met him, but Lee Barnes is a pretty decently well known.
I don't think I've met him.
He had this gang hunting him, and they ended up storming the courthouse and taking a judge and him hostage. There was a whole shoot and everything. But during this whole thing, they thought he snitched, and they cut off his little Lee Barnes. That's
Oh.
yeah.
You should take this one because it'll cover the one that didn't have any in it.
Oh, I thought you forgot about that. That's it's like maybe I can just maybe she'll think that. Wait, did I what? I don't think I got
No.
anything for that one.
No.
Why?
I guess it was the wrong one.
Was it actually? Is that what happened, or did someone get it before us?
I think so. Maybe someone got it before us.
What did it say on the how long ago was this? This was like for a pony. No, a pony was the other one. For a Volkswagen
It was a
Lux
truck.
T. Was that the Volkswagen Lux T? I don't think that was. It might not have been.
No, I think that's a like a what's that called? Wagon.
Also, someone probably got it before us then. Alright. Alright, what are all those? I see those T's on the map. On the GPS.
I think they're near the courthouse.
Alright. Yeah, but you seem to have a good head on your shoulders. No, I like your brain, so
Thank you.
you're welcome. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Man, you just know where everything is, hey?
A word, like how to drive around here. That's
Yeah.
with experience. I've had to drive to City Hall quite often, so I've gotten used to it. If it's anything outside the city, I'm not used to. Anything in the south side, I'm not really used to. But up here, yeah, I know how to get around. All right, where is it?
Further straight.
Do you want to answer it? Want to answer it?
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Hello? Was that the one near the courthouse and then the one near the apartment? Yeah, we're working on them now. Welcome. Bye.
See, that wasn't too hard.
Not too bad.
Let me check my. Who's on the clock right now? Just me and Harry. Okay. Erosion. All right. No, now that I think about it, towing with just near socks could probably be pretty dangerous because we're probably dealing with a lot of wrecks that have like a lot of the glass and whatnot. Oh, that is tempered glass though. Tempered glass isn't sharp.
True.
The beeping. It's I mean, I wish there was some. Maybe if they had like one of those things you like put in the seatbelts to stop the beeping. If they had something like that. Others.
Just a lie seatbelt?
Yeah. How often are you really going to use the seatbelt? You know, that's. I should be able to. I should be allowed to endanger myself without having to be harassed because of it. Wait, where's this? Is this another cheat?
I don't think so. I think maybe Miss Mark?
I don't think I marked anything though.
Oh.
Oh, maybe someone else already got it if it was there. Oh, well. Well, I thought you said you'd been in many other cities, though. You don't know your way around? Well, I guess if you're not driving, I guess.
Yeah, I have a saying. It's I'm in a car, not on a street.
I like that saying. Easy. Hmm.
I think there were those three cars by the
Hotels?
no, the
Oh, City
near the
Hall?
courthouse, but the hospital.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, we'll have your Tetris car soon enough.
Very soon.
Is that another new team? By the hotels?
I think so.
I'm not hearing it pop up on my phone, but so. Oh, that's right. I don't get notifications if I haven't. I'm still in the text.
I think that red one.
Okay.
Because there were three up here, and there are three cars.
Wondering if the police are gonna call us though for this one or not.
Well, that's what the lady called me for.
Well, there's
She
two
said
there
there
now.
were. Yeah, I think
We'll
so, like,
we'll save
two
this one. We'll go to the hotels real quick. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, because we know that one needs speed towed. These ones are probably in the middle of a street or that's two next to each other as well. Didn't get a 2 for 1. That was Norin. That's a nice card. Sorry. Oh, that you, Storm? Hey, Storm. Hello.
Hello. I need a tow.
Where at?
I am right under the tunnel for Pacific Bluffs by the military base.
By the military base.
Mhm.
Oh, that's way out there. Sure, I can be there, but give me a bit.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, sorry, let me move my car.
Oh, you're fine. Just trying to. This should be fine.
Hold on, I haven't marked that one yet.
Oh,
Give me a
okay.
second.
Hmm.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Y'all are getting paid today.
Yeah. Thought that was Storm, but maybe that's not Storm. Alright. She's the one I spoke with yesterday about the cop who may have been a bit too aggressive in self-defense. No, should be fine. I was gonna say, think if we can get the bike on here as well, but probably not. Alright. Wait, I guess this way works better. Alright. I just realized this funny. So that the low clearance sign had been dented. Alright, we got a lot of T's. Probably too many because we're supposed to help that guy way up in the Pacific Bluffs. Someone called us and said we asking for a tow to the Pacific Bluffs. So we're gonna forego our money in order to help someone out of the kindness of our hearts. And so, alright. Alright.
This one's yours.
Oh, is there one? Alright. No, a competitor. Alright. He's gonna take over T's. No. This guy's gonna take over T's.
Oh no.
He's signing on, okay, but we'd have to help somebody. Help somebody. Put the money. Put the money. Alright, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. He said Pacific Bluffs, but Mary Jane Blaze. Okay, alright. Sorry, I just really like money. So. I said sorry, I just like money.
That's fair.
Pretty sure these are the Pacific Bluffs. Military bases. Somewhere out there.
Man, this thing can zoom.
I can get there once it starts rolling. Alright. Let's see. Oh, did I? Oh, whoop. Sorry.
At least there wasn't a kaboom.
Yeah, that's, I'm sure he's fine.
Surely.
Yeah.
He's wearing a helmet.
Yeah, he's got a helmet. He's fine. Alright. There's so many people on motorcycles around here. It's, very scary. All the T's were missing. Oh, he's gonna take them. I'm the kind of person, you know, once you accept the job, you have to finish it. You have to finish
gotta
it.
go.
Yeah. He said by the military base by the Pacific Bluffs. Military base should be further up.
I'm
Pretty
actually
sure.
not sure where that is.
I think he's talking about the airport.
Oh.
These locals, I swear, they turn into you sometimes. I'm convinced it's intentional.
No spatial awareness.
I mean, I've done things where I've juked them out, or I've made it look like I was in one lane when I switched before switching to another one, and they would turn into my lane right before that. It's like, the heck? Pacific Bluffs. Hello.
Hello.
How can I help you?
My car's been disabled on Joshua Road,
Josh Road.
west of Sandy Shores.
Okay, that's
Hey.
pretty up there. I'm helping someone out in the Pacific Bluffs right now. I can help you
Okay.
afterwards, but it'll be a little bit.
Okay.
If you could, let's see. I'll be down there in as fast as I can, though. All right.
Okay.
All right. See you then. Our money. All right. All right. Let's see. Where is Pacific Bluffs? Do I know where this? By the military base. Let me just call the guy
I'm gonna
back.
ponder for just a minute.
Oh, you're fine.
Hello?
Hey, can you ping me where you are?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. Thank you. All these teams. Hello. Or all right. Let me see. Oh my.